Today, I'm going to show you how I get free backlinks with ChatGPT using my best AI link building strategies. And this is the same strategy that's helping me get results like this. You can see as the number of backlinks have increased for this website, so has the number of keywords and organic traffic for this site that I own. And the strategies that I'm going to show you today are the same ways that we've managed to increase the traffic on my website here, as you can see, and also how we save this website and help it 3x its SEO traffic in just 28 days using ChatGPT, AI, and link building. And I'm going to walk you through each of these free link building strategies and the exact steps to quickly action them so that you can increase your SEO traffic, rankings, and get more customers from Google. Let's go. You might also be wondering how many free backlinks you actually need to build. I wouldn't even say it's a lot, right? So if you look at this site that's increases traffic and this one too, juliangoldie.com. If we check, for example, this site and how many backlinks we built, we only built like 2 or 3 a week maximum. In fact, if you look at the average DR of those websites, it's around 50. So you don't really need to build a lot of backlinks. You just need to focus on quality. That's it. 2 backlinks a week. Can anyone do that? Yeah, sure. If you applied the strategies I'm going to show you today. You might also say, are all of these backlinks that we got free backlinks? Not all of them. Obviously, some other websites, they want you to pay. They're a business, it's their real estate, it's their time, their expense. Any backlinks they build for your site are usually an expense for them. That's why sometimes you have to pay for backlinks, but I'm going to show you the best ways to get free backlinks today. And let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing I'm going to recommend to you is that you set up ChatGPT and that you train it for link building specifically for your website. So how have I done that? Well, there's a new feature. You might already be using it. We'll check the settings over here for ChatGPT Plus. If you go to beta features and you enable custom instructions, what you can actually do is train ChatGPT based on your information, based on your website, all the information about you and how you like to communicate. And you can plug that into custom instructions, which I'll show you in a second. But just make sure you have that enabled for the link building strategies that we're going to use today, because that makes it optimal. It will save you a lot of time. So here's a cool thing about ChatGPT for link building. In the past, I've trained dozens of people on how to do link building for my agency and for my own websites. And it can be a nightmare because we're all humans and you might train someone, but you have to follow up with them. You have to make sure they're actually doing it. And it might be after a couple of weeks of telling someone to do something, they sort of drift off and do their own thing and you have to get them back in place. Now, what I like about ChatGPT when you're training it for link building is number one, you can train it how to communicate, right? And with link building, you always want to communicate with no fluff, nothing cringe, as you'll see in a second. Every sentence on a new line. Make the emails win-win, no formal language, keep it neutral, etc. Now, I only have to say that once to ChatGPT if it's going to create link building average funnels for me. Whereas if I train a human on how to do that or a virtual assistant, I might have to train them 5 or 6 times, create an SOP, etc., and check their work, which is fine, but ChatGPT is more efficient. On top of that, you'll see this section here where it says, what would you like ChatGPT to know about you to provide better responses? And what I've actually done is I summarized using HARPA AI, the information from my About Me page, because it's a lot of word count there. We don't need all of it. And then I've taken that content right there that I've summarized with HARPA AI. And HARPA is a free extension, uses ChatGPT, and I've pasted it into the custom instructions on ChatGPT right here so that I don't need to explain every time what my business is about or what type of website I'm building links to or who I am, etc. ChatGPT knows that now. And when I'm building link building outreach funnels, it's all there ready to go. Now, you might be saying, why is all of that relevant? Well, if you go onto ChatGPT and you can use 3.5 or 4, it's basically got the custom instructions, which means that it's going to write better outreach emails funnels for me. And I'll show you exactly how to find email addresses, how to send the right emails, how to find the right websites to build links from. But the first place you want to start is with writing the outreach email template. So what I've said to ChatGPT with the prompt is write an outreach email funnel for me, promoting this article. I've included the link, and then I've said add some relevant puns and humor to the funnel about the page I'm promoting, nothing cringe. And this is basically a standard page that I would do a link building outreach strategy for. And that's how I'm getting backlinks for juliangoldie.com. And you can see it's written the outreach email. It's included a little joke related to the content I'm promoting. It's mentioned my name, so I don't need to tell it all about that. And this is like a really conversational email that would get a better response than your standard dear sir, madam, etc. Now, link building outreach 100% is still a numbers game. So you need to send a lot of these emails to get a backlink. But this is basically a great way to train ChatGPT, generate and automate the creation of outreach emails, and then you've got the whole funnel ready to go. And let's be honest, probably by the time you send the second and third follow up, that's when you're going to start getting backlinks. You probably won't get it from the first one, but this is where you start. Takes about 2 minutes. You don't need a human to write it anymore. You don't need to pay anyone to create the outreach funnel for you. It's all good to go. And it's better than most humans would write it. Now, you might be saying, okay, do the custom instructions really make a difference? Well, this is with the custom instructions, right? Let's have a look what the content looks like if we don't use these instructions. So we're going to disable custom instructions right here. So let's try writing an email without the custom instructions. So we've got the same prompt here. We're using ChatGPT 4 again. Let's have a look and compare before and after, right? So here's the email with the custom instructions plugged in. You can see we generated that before. Nice, easy to understand, includes my name, includes a link to the article we're trying to get backlink for, right? And then if we compare after, you can see it doesn't include a link to the article, doesn't include my name. It doesn't explain who I am. It just says we're on juliangoldie.com. It's got longer paragraphs of text that are less easy to read. You can see right here, for example, versus this follow-up email. So overall, your link building outreach campaign is going to be better. Plus, you don't need to keep correcting it over and over again, which means you're going to save time. You're going to get more backlinks. It's going to be less frustrating creating outreach email funnels. And if you're trying to build loads of different campaigns, because ideally you want to outreach for every single page on your website, if you can get backlinks for them, custom instructions on ChatGPT is just a much faster way to do it. So we'll enable that back. There we go, bing, bang, bosh. Now, if you want any of the prompts that I mentioned today or any of the processes, etc., I'll leave the whole details in my course so you can get the whole system. And there's a link to my free course in the comment section so you can get access to that instantly. Now, we've written the outreach email funnel. We've optimized it, which is great. We just need to find websites we can actually reach out to. This is basically how I build backlinks for my websites. Is we just reach out to websites, ask them for a backlink, promote our content, and then the backlinks you're getting look way more natural versus if you're getting backlinks from, say, spammy blog comments or directories, etc., which number one, aren't editorially added, but number two, your backlinks are just going to be way more powerful and way more relevant if you get backlinks from outreach because they're editorially added by other websites. So to find free link building prospects, aka websites you can reach out to for a backlink, you can type the keyword that you want to build backlinks for in Google like this. So for example, if I wanted to build an outreach campaign for my article about powerful backlinks, then I can start here, type the keyword in. And what you want to do here as well is go to quick settings in the top right, click see all search settings and make sure you have 100 selected like that. And I'll tell you why in a second. So if we go back to Google and we've got 100 articles like that have just appeared around the topic that we want to build backlinks for, what we can do is open up HARPA AI. And by the way, if you don't have HARPA AI, just going to quickly mention this, totally free Chrome extension right here, uses ChatGPT, and it's really good for building backlinks, as you'll see in a second. So for link building prospecting, you can actually open up HARPA, looks like this, and you would say scrape a list of all the URLs and domains on this page related to SEO. Now, sometimes not going to work. So what you can try instead is say, give me a list of just the URLs and domains on this page related to SEO, nothing else. HARPA AI is a little bit temperamental, free tool, obviously. That's the price you pay in life. So we've got this list of prospects that we could reach out to do cold email outreach. So we can select all the relevant websites like that, paste them into a Google Sheet. If you want to scrape more, just type in a new keyword here. For example, you can type SEO, and then you can do the same thing again. And you can just say to HARPA AI, give me a list of all the URLs and domains on this page again, and it will give you another list, right? And you can just keep rinsing and repeating that to get relevant prospects you can reach out to for link building outreach. And the whole goal here is to find tons of websites that you can send that outreach email you created before, contact all of these sites. And obviously not all of them are going to be relevant, right? Not all of them are going to build you a link. So for example, if you reach out to LinkedIn or SEMrush or Cura.com, are they going to add a backlink to your site? Absolutely not. But this only takes 10 seconds to do, as you've seen. You can get as many prospects as you want. You just keep changing the keyword each time. If you want to filter out the duplicates on the spreadsheet, you can go to data cleanup and then remove duplicates here and just sanity check the whole list. Ideally, you want to get as many link building prospects as you can because like I said, link building is a numbers game. But basically prospecting for link building is number one, free now. And number two, you can do it with AI to speed everything up. Now, you might be saying, is that enough for prospecting? Well, if you actually want more tips and you want to go really deep into that, I have a 10-minute video right here on link building prospecting and how to really filter through all the backlinks you get and make sure you're only reaching out to quality sites. But for the purpose of this video and the scope of it, I don't want to be talking about prospecting forever. This is how it can be done. Now, if you want another way to get more link building prospects with ChatGPT, you can actually go back to ChatGPT 4 like this. We'll open up plugins and make sure you have the plugin Web Pilot installed. If you don't have that, you can just go to the plugin store right there. And you would say to ChatGPT, use Web Pilot and give me a list of sites related to my niche, whatever your niche is, that I can reach out to. And ideally, you want smaller companies, not big brands, right? Because if you reach out to massive companies, they get thousands of outreach emails every single day. They're not going to reply to you. Ideally, you want to cherry pick and find the smaller ones that are still valuable and still get you results. And then from here, you'll get a bunch of other small websites that you could reach out to about your topic, right? And you just keep rinsing and repeating that. You could ask for more, but either way, it does a lot of the researching for you. You know, if you check these sites, they're all pretty much related to SEO, so you don't need to manually check it yourself. And you can just automate that again and again. That's basically how it works. So it's been pretty productive so far. You've created the email funnel templates, all the follow-up emails, you've written all the copy, etc. And it's tailored to the content that you want to create. And that took about a minute. Then on top of that, you found a bunch of link building prospects you could reach out to potentially ask for a backlink. But the problem is you don't have the email addresses of the sites you need to reach out to. So how are you going to do that? Well, what you can actually do is you can actually use Hunter.io. It's completely free to search for a domain. So for example, you can type in the website you're looking for and it will just pop up and you can see it's already got a result right there. Another tool you can use is any email finder that will find your email addresses too. And on the free plan, you actually get 25 free email searches using Hunter. And there's tons of other free tools you can find for getting email addresses as well. These are just a couple. And if you're really adamant on not paying for any email address tools, I know I got a few comments about that previously, then this is the free way to do it, but it's going to take you more time. Now, if you want to save time and you want to scale up your outreach and have enough email prospects to reach out to, but you don't want to pay a lot of money, which I totally understand, then you can actually go into Appsumo. You would type something like find emails, and usually they have these lifetime deals, right? Which are way cheaper than paying monthly for a SaaS software. So for example, you can see there's an offer right now, and I don't use affiliate links or anything like that, but you can see there's an offer right now for use Artemis where you can find people's email addresses. It's $69. And I'm pretty sure even if you don't like the tool, there's a guarantee on Appsumo deals. It's absolutely crazy. There you go, 60-day money back guarantee. So you can try the tool for 2 months. If you don't like it, you hit a button, you get a refund. Bing, bang, bosh. And you can see that you get 7,000 email addresses to find every single month for $69. And even if this deal expires and you're watching this video later, there's always a new deal on Appsumo for finding email addresses. It's a really popular tool. So if you want the free option, you just use Hunter and other tools like that. If you want the really, really cheap option, then you can use Appsumo. And if you don't like it, you get a money back guarantee anyway. So that would be free, right? So you're about 75% of the way there now. And this process works. I've shown you a couple of examples already, a couple of example case studies. But what's the next step? Well, you've written the outreach email funnel. You've found the prospects already. You've found the email addresses for each prospect. And now it's just time to send an email to each prospect. Now, how can you do that? Well, there's an easy way to automate it, right? So using Hunter, and like I say, I'm not an affiliate, no affiliate links. They did used to be a client of ours. And I used this company a ton in the past for link building outreach. Basically, what you can do is under the free account, as you can see right here, you can set up Hunter campaigns. So you can connect an email address. You can connect one email account to Hunter, and you can send 500 emails for free using Hunter campaigns, which is absolutely crazy. So how do you do that? All you would do is you go to campaigns like this. I haven't used this for about a year, but basically you can set up a free campaign, plug all the prospects. So you can see this as 170 prospects for this outreach campaign. And you can even track the response rates, right? So when you're sending out all these outreach emails and you're trying to build free backlinks, you can see how many emails you've sent, what the open rate is, how many replied. And bear in mind, the reply rate is going to be pretty low because you're just blasting out emails there and trying to get backlinks back. And that's basically how the process works. And you might be saying, surely it's not that easy, Julian Goldie. There's something we're missing here. Well, that's pretty much it. It's a grind. Like link building is hard, takes time, it's time consuming. But if we look, for example, at this outreach campaign right here, which you can see was on how many backlinks per day is saved, we send out 150 emails. You can see the my page that we did outreach for is ranking number 1 right here for this keyword, plus it ranks for a bunch of other keywords too, as you can see. And we built a ton of backlinks for it using outreach. So Hunter campaigns, free tool, doesn't take long to build backlinks with. You can see that we're attracting a lot of backlinks here. We've got a bunch of do follow backlinks too. And that was with outreach, and a bunch of those backlinks were free. So very simple, very easy process. If we look at the actual campaign and how it worked, you can see this is the email we actually sent. So it's customized to their URL, my URL, etc. We follow up 5 days later if they don't reply, follow up again if they don't reply. And that's free to set up. If you look at the stats of this campaign, it's not bad. 32% open rate is okay for cold email outreach. It's not going to be massive. 4% replied in total. 8% replied on the second attempt. So you get a higher percentage of replies on the follow-up. That's basically it. That's the whole process. So on the settings here, you can choose when you're going to send the email. So we just chose weekdays, outreach between 8 to 5 p.m. We've got a unsubscribe sentence here. So if people don't want to hear from us, they can just opt out. As simple as that. And then you want to set up as many outreach campaigns as you can to maximize the amount of backlinks that you can get. Now, another easy way to build free backlinks with ChatGPT is basically you're going to be receiving a ton of outreach emails from other people asking to build a backlink on your website. And what you can actually do is filter them, find the websites that are high quality that have reached out to you, and then ask them if they would consider doing a reciprocal link back to you. And quite often they'll be open to it because they know how the game is played. So what you can do, and this is just a example email of something you'll probably get every single day from other websites reaching out to you and asking for a backlink, is with HARPA AI, if you select the text like this, you'll see HARPA pop up in the bottom right, and you can click reply like so. You can choose a whole bunch of different ways to reply, but if you click agreement like so, it will basically write the reply back for you, and it will negotiate a backlink link swap or a non-reciprocal backlink. And you can see it understands exactly, okay, what are you doing and how are you going to do it and how's it going to be done. And it also even gives a call to action. Please provide me with the details of the link you'd like me to share, and I'll get it up on my website ASAP. And then basically all the outreach emails that come to you, you filter them, you find the quality ones, and then you arrange a backlink exchange. It could be from one of their websites to yours or vice versa. And that's it. Simple as that. And this way, because these sites are coming to you, you've got all the power and you get to choose, okay, who do you want a backlink from? And you don't have to pay. Now, another good way to get free backlinks with AI is to actually create case studies and research around AI that people would be interested in. It's a really hot topic right now. It's trending, but there's not enough research and case studies yet, which means that you have some link building opportunities because any sort of research you publish around AI is kind of like a magnet to attract links to your site. Now, what do I mean by that? That sounds a bit random. Well, for example, you can see Laurie Ballin's website right here. If you haven't checked out her YouTube channel, it's really, really good. But she featured my video in her article, and she also linked back to my site right here because I published this case study on AI. And I think there's loads of opportunities. I mean, if you look at one of the link building masters himself, right? Backlinko, another amazing YouTube channel. So if we look at Backlinko and where they get most of their backlinks from, which you can see right here, links to page, and we saw the pages by Best Buy links, you can see that most of Backlinko's pages that are attracting backlinks are actually from case studies and research. So for example, Google's 200 ranking factors, or we analyzed 11.8 million Google search results, or this one as well, about analyzing 4 million Google search results. And basically by creating research, this attracts backlinks naturally for free because people are just referencing your content and they're looking for case studies to feature. And the same for this article right here. You can see the backlink going to my site right here. This is some case study research I did a while back before ChatGPT was trending, but it's attracted another backlink for free. Didn't pay for this link. And the other cool thing about this is you don't even have to do the research yourself. You can use a tool like Perplexity, which is using ChatGPT's API to create data and well-referenced content that looks like a huge amount of research, but actually you're just referencing other case studies. And then you can create an article like this, for example. This article has tons of facts. This is a website that I own. All of this content was created with AI, and you can see all the references to the research we've done here, generated with Perplexity. And this is attracting tons of backlinks with outreach, right? So if I look at the backlink tracker for this website, we can see that tons of backlinks are coming through to this page right here that was generated with AI. And you might be wondering, okay, what's the results of that? Well, if you look at this website, you can see that the traffic was in the sandbox period here, and now the traffic is just gradually increasing as we build more backlinks to the page. And you can easily create a link magnet full of case studies, research, data, etc., using Perplexity AI, publish articles like this, and then build backlinks to it like this, using outreach. So thanks very much for watching. They are my best link building strategies on how to build backlinks for free using ChatGPT and AI. If you want some more prompts and templates, plus all the prompts I mentioned today, you can get that in this course right here. I'll leave a link in the comments. And if you want to book in a free call where you'll get a link building acceleration session, learn exactly how to build backlinks and grow your rankings with SEO, then feel free to book that in. I'll leave a link in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.